Have you ever walked into someone's home and immediately felt calm? Not because it was decorated with expensive furniture, not because guests were coming, but because the space was always like this: quiet, orderly, peaceful. You might assume those people simply have more time, more discipline, or maybe they just enjoy cleaning more than everyone else. But the truth runs much deeper than that. People who keep their homes consistently clean are not just maintaining appearances. They are protecting something invisible: their mental clarity, their emotional stability, their sense of control in a chaotic world. Because your home is not just where you live, it is where your nervous system lives. Psychologists have discovered something fascinating. Your brain does not clearly separate your inner world from your outer environment. Instead, your surroundings constantly send signals to your mind. Every object in your home speaks to your nervous system. Even when you're not consciously paying attention, there is a psychological concept called cognitive load, the amount of mental energy your brain is using at any given moment. And clutter quietly increases that load. Research has shown that physical mess competes for your attention. Every unwashed plate, every pile of clothes, every item left unfinished. Your brain registers all of it as a task, as responsibility, as pressure. So when your environment is messy, you are not just irritated, you are mentally exhausted. This isn't just a matter of preference, it's biology. When your environment feels chaotic, your body reacts as if something is wrong. Your brain releases cortisol, the hormone responsible for stress. And when cortisol stays elevated for long periods, your body remains in a constant state of alert, even when nothing dangerous is happening. Studies have shown that people who describe their homes as cluttered often experience higher stress levels throughout the day. Not because they are weak, not because they are lazy, but because their nervous system never fully relaxes. For many people, cleaning becomes a form of emotional regulation, a way to calm the storm inside. When anxiety builds, the body looks for movement. And cleaning provides rhythm, the steady motion of sweeping, the sound of running water, the simple act of putting things back where they belong. These small actions tell the brain, something is being resolved. And when something is resolved, the nervous system begins to settle. For some people, cleaning is not a chore. It is relief. Life is unpredictable. You cannot control the economy. You cannot control the weather. You cannot control how other people behave. And this lack of control creates quiet tension in the background of your life, a constant hum of uncertainty. But there is one thing you can control: your space. Every time you make your bed, wipe the counter, or organize a drawer, you send a powerful message to your brain: I am capable. I am in charge. I can handle things. In psychology, this is called the locus of control, the belief that your actions influence your outcomes. People with a strong internal locus of control tend to feel more confident, more resilient, and more emotionally stable. And often that confidence starts with something small, like a clean kitchen, because order in your environment creates order in your mind. But sometimes, the drive to keep things clean comes from a deeper place, a painful place. For many people, obsessive tidiness is not about perfection. It is about protection. Someone who grew up in chaos, in a home filled with noise, conflict, or neglect, may become an adult who keeps their space spotless, not because they love cleaning, but because they are rebuilding safety. Every organized shelf becomes a promise. This time, things will be different. Cleaning can also be driven by shame, the fear of being judged, the fear of being seen as careless, the fear of not being good enough. So the person cleans, not for comfort, but for acceptance. And sometimes, maintaining order becomes a way to stay out of emotional darkness. For someone who has experienced depression, a clean environment can feel like a lifeline, a visible sign that they are still functioning, still moving forward, Still okay. Many people believe that those with clean homes simply have stronger discipline. But discipline is not the real secret. Because discipline runs out. Habits do not. The people who keep their homes consistently tidy are not forcing themselves every day. They have simply become the kind of person who maintains order. Cleaning is no longer a decision. It is part of their identity. Behavioral psychology shows that humans act in alignment with who they believe they are. So when someone believes, "I am an organized person," their actions naturally follow. Small behaviors become automatic. Wiping the table, putting shoes back in place, making the bed each morning. These actions reinforce the identity, and the identity reinforces the behavior. It becomes a loop, a quiet system running in the background of life. If keeping a clean home feels so good, why do so many people struggle to do it? The answer lies in the way the human brain is wired. We are naturally resistant to letting go. Psychologists call this loss aversion. We feel the pain of losing something more strongly than the pleasure of gaining something new. So we keep things. Old clothes, broken items, objects we haven't used in years. Not because we need them, but because letting go feels uncomfortable. There is also the sunk cost fallacy. When we spend money, time, or emotion on something, we feel obligated to keep it, even when it no longer serves us. And then there is something called clutter blindness. Over time, your brain adapts to the mess around you. You stop noticing it, not because it disappeared, but because your mind learned to ignore it. Until one day, the clutter feels overwhelming, and starting feels impossible. Your environment begins speaking to your mind long before you step inside your home. The condition of your surroundings sets the emotional tone for your day. A messy entrance, an overgrown yard, a cluttered doorway. These small details create background stress signals, even when you are not aware of them. But when your exterior is orderly, when the path to your home feels calm and intentional, your nervous system relaxes before you even enter. Your home becomes more than a structure. It becomes a boundary, a shield between you and the chaos of the outside world. For sensitive minds, a clean space is not a luxury. It is emotional oxygen. An organized environment tells your nervous system, you are safe, things are handled, you can rest now. Cleaning can also be a form of mindfulness, a quiet meditation in motion. When you focus on simple tasks, washing dishes, folding clothes, wiping surfaces, your mind leaves the past. It stops worrying about the future and settles into the present moment. Ultimately, maintaining order is not about impressing others. It is about caring for yourself. It is about creating a space that reflects your worth. A space that says, I deserve peace. I deserve calm. I deserve to feel at home in my own life. If you are someone who cannot relax until things are in order, do not let anyone label you as controlling or dramatic. You are responding to your nervous system. You are protecting your peace. And if you are someone who wants to start, but feels overwhelmed, start small, very small. Use the 1-minute rule. If a task takes less than 60 seconds, do it immediately. Because peace is not created in giant moments. It is built in tiny actions. One surface, one habit, one decision at a time.